So just walking to work, guys, and I want to shoot a video. I know everybody's on lockdown now and life is still crazy. Haven't been able to go to the pediatrician, to the doctor's office, bring your kids in for their wellness checkups. So I want to do a quick video because I know what's going to be happening soon is you're going to be catching up on all the wellness visits for your kids. And a lot of you, your children already have autism, or they've already shown signs or symptoms of it, the lack of eye contact, incoordination, nonverbalness, not speaking, self-injurious behaviors, and even little things, appetite change, not sleeping at nighttime, stuff like this. All these little precursors that we tend to see. So I had another call this morning and I get about, 5 to 7 of these calls or emails a week. And I got one today, another one, and same story. This is what the mother told me. This is not my opinion or something I'm saying. I'm just repeating what the mother told me. She was behind on her vaccines for her child. So what happened was she went in and they doubled up the dose on the vaccines. So what happened was regular childhood immunizations, she went in. For one reason, she missed them a couple months prior. So she went in for the next wellness visit to her pediatrician. And the pediatrician gave something like 8 vaccinations in one day. And I just got this email today. Now, she says, I couldn't believe it when I watched one of your videos, because I talk about this a little bit and the things I see. It's not my opinion, it's what all the parents tell me, and I'm just telling you all the information that parents have told me over all these years. So she noticed a month or a month and a half later, gradually eye contact left, gradually speech declined, gradually appetite went away, gradually the child was in their own world. And she only clued in after watching my video where I talk about this in random videos. And she clued into this because she recently got a new job working with children with disabilities, and she was a driver. And she works with a lot of children with autism. And she said, I drive this little girl with autism around every day. And I realized that my child has a lot of the exact same symptoms. So here's some questions you have to ask yourself. You guys have to ask yourself as parents. You have to ask yourself as parents, number one, when all this COVID lockdown is done, and you're going to be called back to go for wellness checkups for your children, you have to ask the pediatrician a couple questions, because they're probably going to want to catch your children up on these vaccinations that they've been behind on because everybody's been in lockdown. So a couple questions you have to ask. Number one, you want to ask for the scientific studies, not their opinion, not what they say, not what they've seen. The scientific studies that show that multiple vaccines given on one day are safe with no side effects after long-term studies and long-term trials. You want to ask about that and actually get the paperwork in your hands. Number two, you want to ask yourself this question. You want to ask yourself, what other medication, prescription medication, are you aware of that if you miss a dose of it, it's a wise decision for you, and you would be recommended to go double up the dose when it's time for the next dose? Tell me one prescription medication that you're aware of where they'll say, oh yeah, it's an hour until your next dose, but you missed the previous dose, just double the dose up. And it's totally fine. There's nothing to worry about. So ask yourself that question. I want you to really think about that, because these wellness checkups are coming up. There's going to be a bunch of children going in that are totally fine. And you as parents have to ask this question. So this is just a video I wanted to put out to get you guys as parents thinking of all these things that you need to know. Facts. Ask these factual questions. Ask for the scientific studies, which are facts. Don't go by feelings. Don't go by emotions. Don't go by fear to make your decisions for your children. Ask all the questions then make your decision. And this is something you guys have to decide for your children. So anyways, I hope this video is helpful. If you guys have any questions, give me a call, 289-337-4223 or newleafhomeopathy.com. I wish you guys all the best. I hope this was helpful and got you thinking a little bit.